Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon from the beautiful city of Port Harcourt, right here in Rivers State, Nigeria. I don't know where you're joining me from. Good morning if you're joining me from the Americas. And good evening if you're joining me from Asia, Australia, and all those places. I am so glad to have you today. Here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. It's such a privilege to have you here as usual. I'm so glad that you make out time to join me every day. Sometimes I know some people, they're not able to join and they come later and watch the replay. Yeah, and they come later and they watch the replay, and I am so glad to have you join, whether live or watching the replay. It's always a pleasure. Remember that this is Growth Habits with Ngozi, and I am your personal guide in the journey of growth. I take you by the hand and I lead you on this journey. We go on the journey together. We walk together. We experience it together. And once again, today we have an awesome program planned out for us. Yes, we are still talking about growth in our businesses, and today we have someone else that's going to share with us concerning their business. I don't know how many of us were here last week and we were blown away by Ifunanya and the talk about her business. So just get ready. Prepare. You're going to have another powerful woman come to talk to us. I know some people will say it's the only women. Well, they're the people I know. They're the people in my circle. So it's women I will be bringing in the meantime. So we'll have another powerful lady come and talk to us about her business. Yeah, she's going to talk to us generally about her business, and then she's going to try and hone it in. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, hone it in and relate her experiences, relate the way she's been doing her business with dedicating yourself to customer service. Because remember, we are talking about growth, and this time around is growth in our businesses. So we need to learn the tips, the tricks that helped those that have grown their business grow it, and we can apply the same in our businesses. Yeah, she's going to tell us how relevant, customer service is to growth in our business, and she'll also tell us how she managed her business, how she grew it from where it is to where it is, from where it was, to where it is now. In fact, the person that is going to talk to us today is a business coach. She hosts a business clinic. So you know that she knows what she's talking about. She knows her onions. And as is usually our habits, we just try and go over the things that we have looked at before. So if you have joined me today and you've been enjoying this program, please share this link to others. Share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it in groups that you belong, that you feel will benefit from the things that we are talking about today. Ngozi Abanelu, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad to have you here today. Welcome. So share it with your friends, share it with your family, the link, share it in groups where you belong that you think they would benefit from the things we are talking about. Share it with members of your church who need to learn about growth. Share it everywhere. In fact, let's go viral. Share our link everywhere. So let me do our recap quickly so that we can bring in our guest and let her just take it over from there. So in our first session, we talked about generally what is growth, and we all agreed growth is a process. Welcome, Oke Odunze. So glad to have you here today. Welcome. Then our second session was on growth mindset, having the mindset that leads to growth. It doesn't mean that you can't grow if you don't have the right mindset, but that growth will be so slow and it will be retarded. So you need to have the right mindset in order to experience exponential growth and growth that makes sense. In our third session, we talked about our habits. And we agreed that we need to optimize our habits. It's not just that we need to have habits, but we need to optimize these habits so that they offer us the best that we can have. Okay, so all right. Our fourth session, we just talked about our circle of friends, and we agreed that we need to take care of our circle of friends. We need to have some certain types of persons in our circle. All right, give me just 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, so we agreed that the people that we need to have in our circle of friends are people who are also on this same journey we are on, and then definitely someone that has been where you're trying to go, because they will help you. They will help you in making this journey better. Welcome, Mrs. Vero Johnson. I'm so glad to have you here, ma. You're welcome. Chinwe Onwuchiloba, thank you for joining me. You're not still on Onwuchiloba, but your name is showing Onwuchiloba. Chinwe, we'll have to look at it. Welcome, thank you for joining me from Lagos. All right, so our fifth session, we talked about measuring growth. Yeah, we talked about measuring growth, and we agreed that you can't measure what you do not have data on. So you have to keep good records. Welcome, Oluchukwu Omuchiloba. Nice to have you here. We talked in our sixth session, we talked about balancing our inputs and outputs. Good afternoon. Yes, we talked about balancing our inputs and outputs, and we agreed that we need rest. It is an important input, rest. All right, welcome, Tonia Ogonna Afonanya. I'm so glad you joined me this afternoon. In our seventh session, yes, we talked about coming out of your comfort zone. Yes, and we know that many of us, we are stuck in our comfort zones, and in the comfort zone, nothing grows. Nothing grows at all. Nothing. So you just need to jump out of that comfort zone. And as Nike told us and taught us many years ago, just do it. Just do it. Our eighth session, we talked about the blind spots, and we know and we agree that we all have blind spots. And we need someone that will hold up a mirror to our backs so that we can see our weaknesses, so that we can see those things that we don't know are there. Our ninth session, we talked about learning from people who inspire you. We all have people that inspire us, we have our role models, but the point is that most times we just follow them. We just watch them. We don't truly learn anything from them. We have to form that habit if we truly want to grow, of learning from those that inspire us. What mistakes did they make? What can we learn from those mistakes? What was their journey like? What can we learn from the path that they followed, the path that they told? Okay, in our 10th session, we talked about learning how to deal with difficult people. Yes, and we know that difficult people, they're always there. They're always there. They will never go away. That is the truth. They are always there. At every level of life, you will meet different kinds of difficult people. But the good thing is that as you learn to deal with a particular type of difficult person, when you meet them in the future, they are no longer difficult. They no longer appear difficult. It's almost like magic that suddenly this person or this trait is not as difficult as it used to be. In our 11th session, we talked about letting go of our past, because the past can be a big weight that keeps you from going forward. Welcome, Joy. So glad to have you here, Joy Nwokeka. Welcome. Good afternoon to you too. Yeah, so that was our 11th session. Our 12th session, we did a question and answer so that we could attempt to answer some questions that maybe we have had in our minds. I know Joy is looking at my glasses. I am sure she's looking at my glasses. So Joy, yes, because of you, I got another pair. I hope you like them. Okay, our 13th session, we talked about visualizing your success. The 13th and 14th section, actually, we talked about visualizing your success. What you see is what you can get. Most times you can't achieve something you have not seen. You can't attain to a height you've not seen yourself in. And as a follow-up, we talked about vision boards, being able to have a vision board, and it helps us see so that we can achieve. Okay, so in our 15th session, yes, we talked about knowing your why. Since we have started on our business roots, yes, welcome Rose Chinwendu. Welcome, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Okay, so we talked about knowing your why in business. Many of us are in business. Many. We do a lot of things. We sell, we offer services, we render services, but we don't know why we are doing it. There is no why attached to it. There is no solution we are providing. There is no problem that we are, solving. Nothing. We are just buying and selling, or we are just offering a service because we see that others are offering that service. If your business is not solution driven, it doesn't last. It doesn't last. It doesn't mean you could actually make a good deal of it, but it doesn't last at all. So yeah, that was our 15th, 15th session. Okay, yes, our guest is already here. I will soon bring you on. Let me just finish this recap. All right, so welcome, Rhea Regal. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining me this afternoon. I appreciate you so much. That was Know Your Why. Then last week, we had our explosive session with Ifunanya, and he was talking about learning every detail of your business. So Ifunanya told us a lot. She made us understand that even in that time, it looks like your business is not really growing. Grow yourself. Grow yourself. Learn all that you can, so that when that opportunity finally comes for you to blow, you will not make a mess of it. You will not make a mess of it. So that was that is the recap of all the sessions we have had so far. And as I told us, today we are having another powerful lady come and talk to us about her business, and also talk to us the place of customer service. The place of customer service. Okay, so I'm going to okay, Peculiar, please request to be added to this live. I can't quite see you. I can't see you in the list of persons that are here. So please send me a request to join this session, so that I can respond to that request. I'm trying to see you on the list of those that are here, and I can't see you. Okay, so please just help me send that request so that I can accept it and then bring you on, and you just go ahead and take over for the afternoon. Yes, Peculiar. I don't know if we saw her profile. Did we even bother to read her profile? I wonder if we did. I truly wonder if we did. If we looked at her profile, we would know that she is someone to be reckoned with. She's someone to be reckoned with. She's not a small person, you understand? You understand? I'm sure we know. So, Peculiar, please send me a request to join me in this session if you are still there. For some reason, I cannot even see you. Okay, I've seen you. All right. Send request now. Okay. I want to believe that you will soon show up. Yeah. still trying to add you. I guess it's network. No, this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is what we see. Network. I don't know if you can see my request to you, Peculiar. It's telling me it's adding you, so I'm assuming it's trying to add you. Okay, you're trying to connect, so I can see that you're almost all right. She's here, she's here, she's here, and I'm so excited. So excited to have her here. In fact, people don't understand. By the time she takes off, you'll understand why I'm hyping her like this.
Ooh, good afternoon, ma.
If you see what she's doing on Facebook, WhatsApp with her business clinic, oh my goodness, you need to be part of that business clinic. If you're running any kind of business, just join her business clinic. I'm sure she will drop her Facebook link, everything, all her contacts at the end of this session. Make sure you join that business clinic. I know it's not free, but it's not that expensive. So, yes, welcome, Peculiar. Good afternoon. So nice to have you with us this afternoon. Okay, so I'm going to mute myself, and you just take over and go ahead.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. No need to introduce myself again. It's just a privilege for me to be here. Mama, you are doing well. I was just listening to all the previous programs you did. Me, I need to come and learn from you. So much to learn from you.
No problem. No problem.
More grace. You are doing well. A lot of people need to be inspired. A lot of people need to be pushed. Some people have it. Some people have something in them, but they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves, rather. Some have, but there is this fear they are battling with. You know,
yeah.
Some just need that little push. Some need that little encouragement. So you are doing marvelously well. I'm sure a lot of people through your platform must have had that push. A lot of for the fact that they are gaining from you, I'm sure a lot of them must have taken that action, that action that is necessary to move them to the next step. So, Mama, well done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Hi to everyone watching. To me, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing other people, but I've just mentioned one person's name. All right, we don't really have much time. Today, I was asked to talk about customer relationship. Is it relationship or customer service? They are related. They are correlated.
Yeah, customer service, they are related. Just go ahead. Connect them anyhow you want to.
Okay, now let's start this way. Let's just go straight to the point so that won't be wasted. You will have something tangible to go away with. For every business to grow, for every business to achieve their target, customer service is that aspect of business that need to be taken serious, that need to be fixed, because your customer service section or customer service relationship officers can either mar your business or grow your business. It's either they make it or they mar it. It's either they destroy your business, your organization, or they grow it. If you have bad customer service in your organization, it will affect your business growth. It's very important I let you know this. I have issue with small business owners. I've worked with small business owners for almost 5 years now. I have one issue with them, and that is not seeing their business, not taking their business serious. A lot of small business owners have this mentality. Make I just run them. Permit me, I'm going to be very, very down to earth. I'm going to use our own language. I just want to connect with the right people. A lot of small business owners have that mentality. Now my tina, nobody they question me. Make I do them the way, as I bet today I don't feel like. I bet leave that woman. If she want to go, make she go. I bet leave that woman. She is very troublesome. That's the mentality. They don't see it as if this is a business that will grow to another level. This is a business that we grow to the level of Dangote. I'm sure Dangote didn't make the name immediately he went entered into business. I'm sure MTN, Glo, Etisalat, all these telecommunication companies didn't make their names before immediately they started. It's a process. For you to achieve your business growth, you must know how to put in place certain things. And one of those things you must put in place, you must put your eyes on. You must make sure it's working very, very well. If you need your business to grow, it's customer service. Now, somebody will be thinking, will be asking, what is customer service? Not people what they see for banking hall. Yes, you see them in the banking hall, yes, but do you know their core service? Do you know why they are called customer service? When you have issues with your line, MTN, Glo, and all the rest of them, why do they ask you to call customer service? They have their core duties. They have their core roles. They have their functions. If they are not useful to an organization, they wouldn't have been employed. If you check any organization, one of those things you see is what? Customer service. As if you are building, whether you are starting to do one of those things you should you see in every organization, where anywhere you go, it's what? Customer service. There must be somebody to attend to your customers. There must be somebody to listen to their complaints, to listen to their success story or whatever information they need. And trust me, if you are running a business and you don't pay attention to customers, you don't pay attention to what they have to say about your product, about your services, that business is likely not going to grow. Take it from me or leave it. If you are running an organization, a company, no matter how small it is, if your customer service, if you are such a person that doesn't listen to what customers have to say, no matter how troublesome that customer might be, please, it's very important you pay attention to them. One, their feedback leads to so many things. Number one is it will help you to work on your lapses. If you listen to customer service, customer complaints rather, I hope they can hear me very well.
I believe so.
Let me calm down a bit so that I'll be sure that I'm not talking to I'll be sure that I'm not talking to only myself. I want people to learn. Yeah. Okay. Timmy, can you confirm? Let me mention one or two. Joy, you are still here with us. Can you confirm, please, on the comment section, please? Let this be an interactive. And I not be that kind of teacher. I need feedback from my student. Can you hear? Please, can you use the customer service? Can you use the comment section? Yes, can you use the comment section? We want to connect with you very well. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, I've gotten a yes. Now let's move. If you don't listen to customer complaints or customer review or whether negative or positive, you will lose customers. That's number one thing that will happen to you. You will lose customers. Why? If a customer comes to complain to you about your services, your products, let's see it on the negative side. The customer is not being biased. He bought something and noticed that something happened. The thing is not functioning well, and comes back to you, and you didn't respond to the customer. Trust me, you will lose that customer.
Sure.
Now, you will not only lose that customer. Let me shock you. You will not only lose her alone. You will lose other referrals that will come from her. Exactly. I'm sure a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know this. I've grown my business to the extent that people now refer customers to me. Sometimes when they say somebody gave me your number, I don't know who the person is. But if I didn't treat them well, if I didn't attend to them very well, they wouldn't have been the advocate. They wouldn't have been advertising me. They wouldn't have been sending people to me. So if you're a business owner, your business, whether small or big, and you're watching me, your customer service should be should be top notch. Even if you can't get it to a standard from where you are, make sure that there is something, services you are rendering to customers that will make them come back to you. Leave customers that meet you with that sense of coming back. There is something about you or about your product or about your services that will make them come back again. Now, let me cite an instance. Somebody referred a customer to me recently from, I sell turkey clothes in Balogun Market. So recently, sometime, I think it's not up to 2 weeks anyway, she chatted me that somebody referred her that she wanted to buy clothes. I appreciated, I attended to her. She bought like, I think about 5 or 6 clothes. I sent it to her. By the time she got that clothes, she discovered, while ironing, she discovered that one of them was, there was a fault. Immediately, she called me and started explaining. And I said, okay, do me a favor, do a video, let me see exactly what the problem is. She did. And I said, okay, return the clothes. She returned it. Now, listen, why did I do that? This is a first-time customer she hasn't met me before. Somebody referred that she believed in that person and also trusted me, sent huge amount of money into my account without knowing me. She bought not one, not two, not three. Even if it is one she's buying, I'm sure I'll still render that kind of services. Now, do you know that she will come back to buy again? So that is why it is very, very important for every customer. Hear this: if you're a business owner, for every customer that comes across your way, whether they buy or not, make sure you leave them with a reason why they should come back to you. There is this mistake I discovered a lot of small business owners do. They want to sell for that moment. They want to sell for that moment. I'm gonna make I cash out now. I don't know whether she will come back again. I bet this one a big fish. All those kind of sense, all those kind of mentality. It's very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. Because first impression, they say, matters. Imagine I've had issues where somebody, a first-time customer, the vendor added so much profit or so much, the price difference was so much for all the items she sold to that customer. By the time the customer realized it, she never came back to her again. She never came back because the vendor at that point wanted to cash out. The vendor at that point saw her as a big fish. Make her just cash out now. Very, very bad. The person never came back to buy. Rather, I think that woman was even buying from her neighbor. So having said all these things now, what is customer service? What is customer service? Please, if you are watching, if you are hearing me, what is customer service? Define customer service in your own language. I'll be reading through. I will be reading through. Please, if you are watching, let us know your own opinion, because when the purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. If you don't know what customer service is, you will not render the services. If you don't know why customer service is important, you will not take it serious. You will not see it as a serious aspect of your business. All right? So my own definition is this: customer service is a support you offer to your customers, both before and after they purchase your product. Listen, there are two ways things. Customer service starts from before they pay. Customer service comes after they have paid. Some people have this opinion, have this sense of once you I believe I'm speaking to mostly small business owners, but the same thing is applicable to everyone, irrespective of the business you're running. When a customer comes to you, today we are all doing online business, whether you are selling your own product or you're selling another person's product. Please listen very well. When a customer comes to buy from you, a lot of us have this mentality that customer service ends when the product leaves you. It is very, very wrong. If you know the way you wooed me, you persuaded me to bring out my money to buy, the same way you are supposed to do.
Oh wow. It's like her network has thrown her out. I believe we're gaining something already. I believe we are gaining so much already just from what she has said. I will confirm with her when her network brings her back. It looks like the network has thrown her out. For those of us that don't live in Nigeria, you might not understand what we mean that network has thrown someone out. For those of us that are here in Nigeria, it means that somehow the service to the area where she is has gone off, and I'm sure she will connect back. But you can see that from what she's saying so far, customer service is important. And it starts from before you collect the money, before you sell that product, before you render that service. And it continues till after the person has paid and collected their products. Many of us as business owners, we don't bother, it's called after sale service. We don't bother. It's not our business. I've sold to you. You've collected your product. My business with you is over. It's ended. But it's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, she's coming back. She's coming back once she comes back. So let's learn. All right. Let's learn. All right, she's back.
Sorry,
So
I wouldn't know what happened. Sorry about that.
Nigerian factor, we understand. We are from
Nigerian factor
Nigeria.
happened. Hey, Nigerian
Go ahead.
factor happened. Oh, it's well. All right, sorry
Yes.
about that. So I was saying, I think where I was talking about services, customer service before and after. Yes, let's continue. Your customer service shouldn't end once the customer brings out that money. If you want that customer to be coming to always, if you want to retain that customer, make sure that your after service is better than before they gave you that money.
Exactly.
I always tell people something. Make sure that you give your ears to your customer, because they are the air. Customers are the air that every business breathes. For every business to survive, customers must be in existence. Any business any organization, any company that is running without customer can never survive. No business, no company, no organization survives without customer. So if you know this very, very well, why not treat them well? Why not find a way to treat them well, to make them look important, to make them special? Now, I think I've dwelt on this customer service issue for a long time. Now, let's talk about qualities. What are the qualities? What are you supposed to do to get these people, or the qualities of customer service or services that you should render? I don't want to say customer service officer, because somebody will tell me that I've not employed a customer service, I'm everything. So I don't want it to look as if that you must employ somebody to do that for you. As a small business owner, one of the qualities you should have to run your business successfully is to have the qualities that make a customer service officer. You as the CEO, you as the founder, you as the owner of the business, you must have those qualities. And one of those qualities are, some of those qualities are communication. Number one, communication. I will explain one after the other. Number two, persuasive. How will I put it? You must have to learn how to persuade people. That's number two. Number three, you must be polite. Number three, you must be patient. I'll be number four. What number am I now? You must be patient. You must be loyal. You must be, how do they put it? Is it courteous? Oh, you want
yes,
to see my papa, no, I'll be village girl, no vex.
No problem, we understand.
So, some of these qualities I mentioned, it doesn't end. It doesn't end here, but I'm just trying to point out some. You can make other researches and add more. Now, what do I mean by communication? See, if you know sabi talk, you go to lose customers anyhow. May I just calm down? If you know sabi talk, you go to lose customers. If you don't know how to talking, doesn't mean you open your mouth anyhow. You must know the right words to use. You must know the right time to use it. You must know the right way to say it. the right usage of words, the right time to pass that information, and the best way to pass it. You can write it on. You can write it in the comment section. Very, very important. Let me give you an instance. A customer calls you. You delivered an item. A customer calls, Madam Perculiar, I'm so disappointed in you. My customer in view. They say customer na king. You can take the shit because she's your customer. So imagine me picking up my my phone and I'm hearing that kind of word. I am so disappointed in you. Within you, you not say you gave her your best. You sold the quality of the product you sold. You not say it good as in by your own standard. But I always tell people something. You are selling what you bought. You are not the one that produced that item. So there is every reason that it might be faulty. You can only guarantee to the extent to which the manufacturer told you, Madam, this clothes is no go wash. Madam, this clothes premium quality. Now waiting China person tell you. Now waiting Turkey person tell you. But is he real? Imagine a customer buying a clothes and by the time they put it inside water, it don't come out water. It don't come out color. So the customer now calls and say, I am so disappointed in you. Now communication. We're talking about communication. Sis, bro, please don't give it back to her. She is saying based on her experience. She is telling you, she is reacting to you based on how the assurance you gave her. And at the end of the day, the assurance happens to wasn't up to her expectation, or she was disappointed. So as a customer, that quality in you should be able to calm the customer down. You don't need to come and start dragging with the customer, no matter what. The sales rep I have in my shop, I tell her this: if a customer comes to the shop and the customer is ranting or doing whatever, I beg, I have pleaded with them because I know say that customer service, listen, they don't get them. Make sure you call me, put a call across, and I make a business, I go talk. I have refused my sales rep from attending to customers, especially when they complain, except if they are the ones, the customer that I am aware, she is aware of what happened, and before I leave the shop, I tell her this is what transpired, this is what you should say. Anything less than it, don't get yourself involved. Call me. This is where a lot of us are not getting it. Small business owners, shop owners, whatever business you are running, we are not getting it. We feel that we need to employ a customer service officer to come and be doing all this. No, it is one of those qualities one of those skills and qualities that you as a business owner should go and learn, acquire it. If you know that in you, go and learn it. Look for who get and make it borrow you. If you want to grow your business, it is important. You don't need to say it's not necessary. My brother, it is necessary. If you don't get it, your business will not grow. If you don't have it, that business will not grow. So back to the scenario I created. So when the customer when you get that kind of call, what do? Your communication skill now has to come out to the premium. You have to bring out the best communication skill you have. And that communication skill is not for you to become speaking grammar and all the rest of them. No, that was why I said how to say it, when to say it, and how best to make up the sentence. There are times when customers will call and begin to rant and begin to complain about a product. My sister, I know they chat. I know say that one, the chat go long. You know what I do? I send a voice note so that I go talk the way it did my mind, because we are limited by typing. You will start looking for how to type it, how to impress them, how to the grammar, all those kind of things. I know they do that in a rough play. Once I want to get a customer's heart, I go down to their level. If they are able, I come back. I come back to my papa house. I use Igbo to send a voice note. No, these are things. These are qualities. These are things. These are some of those reasons why people are not making sales. Why people are failing in business. They have refused to understand some of these things. You not go read them for any book. Nobody teaches you this in a book. You won't see it except if Perculiar decide to write a book tomorrow. I'm sharing personal experience.
Yes.
When I say this Perculiar, talk too much.
Go ahead.
Please, our viewers, are you enjoying the program? Oh, so that I won't be boring you with too much talk. So it is back to the business. It is very, very important. Customer service is something you cannot do away. You cannot. It's not possible. You don't need to employ somebody because your business is still growing. But it's one of those qualities, one of those skills that you, as the owner of the business, should go and learn. Thank God for Google. You can Google and learn how to do it, how to manage customers' complaint and all the rest of it. So we have just so much on communication. Please, very, very important. Don't give it back to the customer when they start shouting, I am disappointed, I am doing this and that. No, don't give it back. Come to their level. For you to win the customer's heart, come to their level. Sometimes when in the shop, when customers come walk into my shop, I start speaking that the little as Awusa I know how to speak. Why do I do it? I just want to connect with them. I want to bond with them. I don't just want them to buy and go. I want them to come back. So it is very, very communication. It's very, very key. All right. Not just to communicate. Don't speak anyhow. No, they talk at the way it did. If you want to grow your business, no talk at the way it did for your mind. Put yourself in the customer's shoe. Understand their point of view. Understand their perspective about that particular product. Let me give another instance. Somebody walk into your shop and said, I want a long dress. Now you are busy marketing one short dress or 1/3-quarter dress that is in your shop because you want to sell. Now, no matter how you preach it, that customer will not buy because you have not come down to her level. Probably this customer is a Muslim who doesn't wear anything short or 3/4. So if you don't come down to their level, if you don't understand from their own point of view, if you don't understand the reason behind them asking for that, you are not going to sell. So these are things, some of those qualities that is important and that the customer service officer or the owner of the business should know. I talked about number 2, persuasiveness. Oh my Jesus! If you don't get this one, you're gonna struggle to sell now. That is why you see a lot of people post on social media, run advert, and at the end of the day, nobody is buying from them. We have moved on to persuasiveness. That's the second quality I mentioned. That is one reason why people are not selling. Now, your customer service, how does persuasiveness, somebody will be asking, is it not a marketer that is supposed to have persuade people to buy? Why should a customer service still have this quality? It is important because when a customer, for those of us that have shop, when a customer comes into your shop, sometimes there was a time I did a skit, it should be on my Facebook post, maybe I'll report it, where customers walked into the shop, you know, these lucky women waiting say they get money, came into the shop and she was busy. We greeted her, she didn't respond. She was busy glancing through all the clothes we had. At the end of the day, she couldn't talk to anybody. When my sales rep eventually tried to talk to her, madam, if you see the way she acted and all the rest of them, as in, she doesn't want to, waiting at the fine, no day here. Now, all those kind of things. Now, as a customer service, your customer service skills should be able to persuade her a bit. Ma, if what we want is not, you can't see it here. Maybe it's behind. Maybe we still render such services, but it's not in our, it's not in what we're advertising online. You know, that is, we are bringing out that persuasive skill, because you want the customer to buy. You're a customer service, so you are trying to get her attention. So you have to persuade her into, taking action as a customer service officer. It's not when they come, you just they don't see, make them work now. Another customer go come now live. The one will come, hold on. So that skill is very, very important. You have to find a way to, get it from them. Then let me run politeness. If you are ready customer service and you are not polite, sorry is your name. You will lose customers. You will lose. As in you, somebody will call you, hello, hello, madam, somebody gave me your number. And what about it? That's what we see. So we chat you. Hello, ma. Somebody referred me to you. Can you send me pictures? The next thing you say, what kind of what do you want me to do? Join my group now. No, that is not politeness. These are some of the reasons why people selling online, whether you're selling your shop, these are the reasons why we're losing customers. Because our customer service duties are being neglected. A lot of us are neglecting it. Yes. So politeness, you must learn how to be polite, whether in words, as in typing messages, whether in the words you use when you call, when you are speaking with a customer, or anyhow, you have to be polite. Customer is always the king. All right. We move to patient. Yes, your customer service have to you have that responsibility. You just have to be patient. Why did I say so? You have to be patient because some customers can behave funny sometimes. Sometimes when they walk into your shop or when they come to your organization, they might be acting based on waiting they carry from house come.
House, yes.
Person we don't quarrel with husband, transfer aggression at the grammar what they find. Person we don't quarrel with husband, finish, quarrel with children, quarrel with conductor, finish, can't enter your shop. So at that point, your patience should come out. Ma, please, I hope all is well. Ma, please calm down. Ma, can I get you water? Ma, it's not when they come. After they see it sometime, I think I need to uploading them again because I posted them before. I need to post them again. After the skill, when a customer, I'm sure she must have been frustrated. I was the one that acted it, but I was creating a picture or a scenario where a customer, we are in Balogun market now, so I know what I'm talking about. Some of them will come to market by 6 o'clock, 5 p.m. You see them inside market. They don't work up plenty shop. They look where it's cheap. You get? So when she walked into the shop, and immediately my sales rep asked her, she played up. So that one now, it's very, very obvious. Say, what thing she carry from somewhere, follow her enter my shop. So we don't need to fight her now. It's just to be patient enough, either to come. Last, do you know one funny thing? They will buy. If you know some of these tricks, you end up getting them as customers. They'll end up buying from you. So that is that. Courteous. That one, you just need to know the kind of customer. Not be every customer where they like courtesy. Not be every customer. All those things, men, learn them, follow them that way. But those are Jipako like us. Give us a Jipako way, now the type where they make us buy. So some of these things, you just have to learn it. Then I don't need to talk too much about loyalty. You need to be loyal. Emma Binuma, ma, should I bring it to your shop? Ma, should I deliver to your house? Ma, should I come at the end of the month? Ma, this. Good morning, ma. If this one will make you to be loyal, to make them buy, learn it. Very, very important. All right. I'm sure I've told you so much about quality. I've explained to you. I gave you about 6 points. There are so many of them. But before I continue, I want you to ask questions. I want to be reading questions from the comment section. I want to read questions. Mama, please check out for questions so that as I round up, we begin to answer their questions. Now, from what I've said, the qualities, there are other qualities. You have to know how to be transparent to your customer. That's another quality. I don't know if I should call it quality or something. You have to be transparent to your customers, especially when you're selling to them. Tell them the way it is. Don't hide anything because it will affect your after sales. If you're not transparent with your customers, by the time they receive the item or receive the services, it will affect your after service, as in what happens after they have purchased that product. So learn to be, it's part of the quality. You just have to learn it. Don't tell a customer that this thing is China and you go and sell turkey. Don't tell them that this thing is palm oil and you go and sell red oil you mix with the okogoro. If there is any fault about a product, don't be scared of losing customers. As you're growing in your business, don't be scared of losing customers. The more you try to cover, try to be what you are not or sell what you don't have, the more you lose them. It is better you have 5 customers, 5 reasonable customers, 5 buying customers, than to have 20, 100 that are not buying at all. You want to impress the 100, you want to impress the 20, but out of that 20, not even 2 buy from you. I rather have 5 customers, 5 buying customers, than to have 100 customers who are not buying. So whichever one you, any customer you find that comes across your way, be as transparent as you can, right? Create good relationship with your customers. That's very important. That's another point. I don't know what number I am now. It should be up to 8 now. Create create good relationship with your customers, whether they are buying now or not. Any customer, any prospect, anybody that comes, that interacts or engages with your product, both online and offline, find a way to create a relationship with them. I will tell you why. There are reasons why customers buy products. Some customers buy product because they need it now. Some customers buy product because they have the money to buy now. Some customers buy product for future use. There are some of them that will want to buy it when they need it. So if you don't have a good relationship with, if you want to have a good relationship with your customer, find out these things I talked about. Number 1, find out, do the customer that came across your product, that is engaging with your product, do they want that product now? Do they want it for future use? Do they have money to, can they afford it now? Or they want it is something they have to plan for? Very important. If you know this, it will help you to build a relationship. Let me give you an instance. Customers will chat, madam, I saw this on your this, I like it too. Then they will not ask me how much and all the rest of them. I said, I'll tell them. The next thing you hear, okay, I will tell you when I'm ready. I will tell you when I'm ready. That person is interested in your product but doesn't have need for that product at that moment. So as a customer service person, or who has that quality, find out when will the customer need it. Maybe in June, maybe in December. Record it somewhere so that you can remarket that customer. And you don't just wait. Yes, you don't just wait until it is that time before you remarket. You begin to build a relationship. I want to believe that you have a funnel where you keep them. Now you've noted it. So when it is June, you now remember, Madam Perculiar said she likes this, my glasses, so let me remind her and know if she's still interested. But before you do that, you must have kept in touch with that customer. Maybe sending her a new month message, if possible, know her birthday and all the rest of them. Once in a while, you can, I just call to know how you're doing. You know, all those kind. You must build a relationship. Very, very important. If you don't build a relationship, trust me, selling will be very, very difficult for you. So before I go, what have I been able to confuse you and convince you? All right, as I wrap up for today, before I run away from here, we talked about customer service. I've defined what customer service it's supposed to be, not the way you are defining it. Okay, some people define their own. I will read it out. It's not render customer service the way it's supposed to be, not the way you feel. There are 2 things. There is a standard for it. Find out the standard. There must be after service, there must be before service. Make sure you balance the 2. Then those qualities I mentioned, very, very important. If anyone is lacking in your services to your customers, it is never too late for you to start. Learn it, acquire it, use Google, learn from people, learn from your competitors' pages or what they do, learn from them, and trust me, you see your business grow. All right, I want to say thank you so much to you, Mama, for that privilege. If you leave me, I will talk to you tomorrow, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Peculiar. In fact, I knew, in fact, it's like I told them, I know the kind of people I relate with. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. You hit the nail on the head. We just need to pick the lessons from the things she has spoken today. Even if you're not selling as a goods and you're rendering services, maybe you're a consultant, or something. Customer service is key. You have to leave your customers with an experience, and the experience has to be good. If it is not, they will not come back. They will look for somebody that makes them feel good. See, people buy from emotion. It's not so much that I have too much money. It's emotion that directs what I buy. So if you make me feel good, I will come back. But if you make me feel somehow, I take my money and look for the person that will make me feel.
Yes.
So that is just it. Customer service is key. Thank you so much, Peculiar. I've checked. I didn't see any questions. I was expecting some questions, but I didn't see anybody with any questions, which means you have delivered and over-delivered. In fact, you have they understood and they understood very, very well. Thank you so much once again for joining us this afternoon. Please remember to put all your details, your Facebook page, if you have Instagram, your Instagram in the comment section. Let them, people, if you know you're a business person here, go and join Peculiar's business clinic. Run. As you're running, let your leg be hitting the back of your head. Run. Go and join her business clinic. She knows what she's talking about. She really knows what she's talking about. I've been in one of her classes. Yes, I think it was 2020 or so. I believe it was 2020. Yes, I believe so. And I didn't regret a second. Yes, I did not regret a second. Some of the things she taught, I'm still applying them today. She might not know this, but I'm still applying them in one aspect of the other or the other. Yes, so please follow her on all her social media handles as she puts it in the comment section. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Thank you all. Yes, thank you all once again for joining us today on Growth Habits with Ngozi. Remember, I'm your personal guide in the journey of growth. And growth is all-round growth, business growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, career growth, whatever growth means. Every aspect of growth, we will touch it. This month of April was dedicated to our businesses because you can't survive on salary alone anymore. You need to have something else that you are doing. So this month of April was dedicated to our businesses. Next month of May, we will go to career-wise, growth in your career.
Let me run now.
Okay, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate. Okay, so as I was saying, the month of May, we will look at career growth, growth in your career. But I'm still thinking whether I'll do one more session on business before I move on to career. I will let us know. But the next thing we will talk about is growth in your career. Because many of us, we work, but we don't even consider growth in that work we're doing. We don't have a plan on how to grow. We don't even have an idea that you shouldn't just be in one place, doing the same job for years and years and years. So I'll bring some people that will help us so that we'll know how to plan our career, so that we'll experience growth in our careers. So thank you all once again for joining us this afternoon on Growth Habits with Ngozi Onwuchuluba. I am sure you gained something today from what we have discussed today. I'm sure you gained something from the discussion on customer service. Like I said, it has to be an experience. You have to leave your customers with an experience, and the experience has to be good for you to experience growth in your businesses. Once you leave them with a bad taste in their mouth, once you leave your customers with a negative impression, with a negative experience, most times they won't come back. And don't think, oh, I'm just selling a few things on WhatsApp. No, even that small one you're selling, render excellent customer service There's some people that I patronize tomorrow, till tomorrow. Not so much because of any other thing, but because the first encounter I had with them, their customer service was excellent. And because of that, I continue buying from them, even if maybe, for some they might even be more expensive, they might not be, it might be far and things like that. But the customer service, the way they made me feel, stayed with me, and I kept on going back to them. So thank you all once again. All those that joined while Peculiar was speaking and I couldn't welcome you, welcome, especially to you. I can't even say all your names now because I don't know all the people. I see Kelechi, I see Mike Gopene, welcome. I see, oh wow, it's okay. Eweka, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Nikki Yvonne, thank you for joining us. Daniel Maduekwe, thank you so much for joining us today. Timmy, thank you. I appreciate your time. As I say, you have so many things you could have done with this 1 hour, but you chose to spend this 1 hour with me right here on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining Good Habits. See you next week, Tuesday, for another wonderful, awesome session. And please follow Peculiar on her social media handles as she puts them up in the comment section. Thank you so much and have a blessed day. Bye.